Dave, the goal, when you see the goal, there's a lot to look at there. Of course, the first thing they look at is if Fernandino was there or Rodri, he'd block that gap. That's not guaranteed, obviously. You don't know where he's going to be. You would think and would hope that he would be there, but that's not guaranteed. So when you look at the rest of the defence, 2 centre-backs are pulled out wide onto the wing, and that's a disaster in defensive terms. It should not be happening, end of story. And Zinchenko, well...
He was asleep at the wheel.
Well, he's just asleep. You can't even say he's tired. This is in the first half, you know. He didn't even burst his balls to try and get back. You know, it was just poor defending all round, and I just don't think you can blame it on one decision, not playing certain players.
100%. Like I don't know exactly when, about 10 or 15 minutes before that, do you know, Zinchenko slips into kind of the middle of midfield job, and he got the ball, and for some reason, the passage of play before Diaz went beyond him, as if he was like the interim left back. So there was a wide open channel, and Werner was wide open, all on his own. Now, probably maybe that's why they left him there, because God love him. But anyway, Zinchenko hit a misplaced pass, and Mount intercepted it. He did nothing afterwards. A defender immediately would go, shit, danger, I better do it. He did nothing. And Ruben Diaz obviously started hauling ass. Now, somebody else was able to come in and stop it from getting towards Werner, who was free. But Zinchenko did zero. He was kind of still facing forwards. If they will get it back. And they got very lucky. And then, of course, there's no surprise what happens for the goal, because once I seen that, I went, well, sure, he did it 10 minutes ago. Why is he not going to do anything different? Like, he's a typical... Not by jumping on the gun, but he seems to be a typical fullback nowadays. Absolutely brilliant on the ball, great at doing whatever going forward, but just does not smell danger. And that was 2 instances in 10 or 15 minutes. And obviously the 2 lads are playing this. Well, obviously Walker's bombing forward, so the 2 guys are kind of, one of them's going to be the right back and then one of them's the centre. It's a high risk game. That looks great for 59 games out of 60 this year, but as I said, Chelsea marked their card yesterday, and the wide open space then for Havertz was just...
It was unbelievable, because your centre-backs, 2 of them are dragged out.
Yeah.
You know, I played centre-back. You would never, ever go and abandon the middle of the pitch. You would let that player drift out there, and then if you see that the ball was going out there, you get out as quick as you possibly could. You would never leave that gap. No. And so this is from a player of the year, the player of the year, the Football Writers Player of the Year. That's a basic mistake, and no one seems to be picking up on it.